Hello, my name is Xonevant. Today is Saturday, January 11th, and this is your Daily Dose Weekend Wrap-Up. All right, guys, everybody just take a breath when we go. It's been a long week for me, dude. My career has been creeping up on me a bit this week, which is why you guys have seen not a lot of videos. Plus, all the game coverage that I'm really going to be doing this month comes in the latter part of the month. Anyway, we're going to be talking about that in just a second. But it's just been a long week for me, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. I am tired. But I want to again give a shout out to Dormouse03. She actually posted a comment on, I think I posted this video on Monday or Tuesday. It was earlier on in the week. It was a Tobii EyeX video, if you guys saw that. You know, we talked about, you know, the new wave of technology and that kind of stuff coming through. And I was a little bit critical of the technology, and I think I had every right to be, but I wasn't thinking about everything. And so I want to go and give a shout out to her because she said this. She said, it would be cool if someone who is paralyzed or has lost a limb could control their entertainment center, things around their house, or even their game console with their eyes. That would be really awesome in my opinion. And yes, Dormouse03, that would be freaking fantastic. And I should have thought about that when I was making that video, but I didn't. I was, you know, I'm not paralyzed. I wasn't thinking on that level. And that's why I appreciate that comment. It kind of opened me up, and that's what the Daily Dose is about, guys. You know, I'm not supposed to just spoon feed you guys information and you just agree with everything. You know what I mean? You're supposed to push back. I'm supposed to push back on you guys. We're supposed to challenge each other's thoughts and opinions about what the topic is, and I'm talking about that, you know, for that particular day. And that's exactly what she did, and I appreciate that. So now I still feel like it's not a concept, and I think she feels the same way. I don't feel like it's something that's going to be mainstream. I mean, I'm probably not going to care about it. You guys are probably not going to care about it. But man, you know, what if we didn't have, you know, what if we had some kind of, you know, like I said, loss of limbs, or we were paralyzed or something like that, then this would be something that we would probably been looking forward to like this whole time. You know, why won't they make something that I can play games with? So I appreciate that. Opened up my eyes. So I wanted to make sure that I, you know, put that out there first and foremost. Thank you so much for that comment. And I do think about the Tobii EyeX and some of this other stuff that's going on right now within the news in a whole different level. Alright, so the second thing I wanted to talk about is my headset story. So you guys know that I have a $150 PX21 Turtle Beach headset. It works for PS3, 360, and my PC. It's a good wired headset, right? Well, on just the other day, I don't know which day it was, a couple days ago, it broke. The left earbud just stopped working completely. And I was pretty upset about it, you know, because you don't, you know, when you wake up in the morning time, you don't expect, you know, to spend $150. You know what I mean? When you don't expect that, it sucks. So, you know, I go down to my local store. It was probably about 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna end up easily spending $100 tonight on another headset. So I was pretty frustrated. I get down there, and you know, I'm talking to the guy, and he's like, well, hey, why don't you get this headset? You know, it's only $60. And I was thinking in my head, well, it's probably some cheap, you know, headset. It's probably not going to work for me. Go over there, and it's a PX3 Turtle Beach wireless headset. And I'm like, wow, it's only $60? And he's like, yeah, it's only $60. And I was like, man, you know, I hear a lot of bad things about wireless headsets because they have a lot of interference and stuff like that. And I have a ton of stuff going on in my house, like electronics and stuff, internet and all that kind of stuff. So I was a little bit scary about getting it. He was like, well, look, if you don't like it, you get 15 days to bring it back. And I was like, even if it's open? And he's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So I was like, well, let me go and get them. If I get 15 days, right, they're only $60, why not? So I go up there to the counter to get them, and they ring up $140 or something like that. $120, I think is what it was. And I was like, no, that's not the price that they told me at the back. So the lady called, the cashier called up the manager, and I used to work retail. And if it's on the shelf for that price, you have to give it to the customer, right? So the guy comes up there, he's real cool, but he's like, you know, who gave this to you? What was his name? And I didn't know the dude's name, but I said, look, he's got short hair, blah, blah, blah. I described him to him. And so he went and called him up, and I waited for probably like 4 or 5 minutes. And I was like, man, they're not going to give it to me. You know what I mean? and they came back and he gave it to me. $60, man. I got a wireless headset for $60. I get home, I plug it up, it works great. There's no interference, and it actually sounds better than the headset that I had. You know, in a way, I'm kind of glad that my other headset, you know, broke or whatever. So it has like a 8 to 10 hour battery life. Not a battery life, but you know what I mean, like a charge life. And I can basically have it on up to 30 feet away from the receiver. So it works well for me. So I wanted to kind of share that with you guys. I thought I was going to have to go, because it's really hard to do YouTube without a headset. Anybody will tell you that. And I was getting a little bit nervous because I'm about to go into the bottom half of the month, which is when all the games that I want to play this month are coming out, and you got to have a headset. So instead of going out and spending $100, I got it for $40 cheaper. I also got like a 3-year warranty for like $7, so I went ahead and added that in. Normally I'm not a warranty kind of guy, but with this I was like, why not? You know, the other one broke so easily. So now I'm covered for 3 years, I'm good to go, and I got my headset. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the bottom half of this month. So we're still on pace. I'm still going to be playing Scott Pilgrim vs. the World with some guys. We're going to be doing some co-op play with that, live comms. I'm still on pace to do Road to Completion for Brothers. And word on the street is that that's going to be dropping on PSN on the 14th for free. It's been on the PSN, but I've just been waiting on it to go for free because I didn't want to pay $15 for it. So as soon as that drops, and if it drops on the 14th, my brother has the day off. So we're thinking about just marathoning it that day. It's only like a 3-hour game from what I hear. So we may potentially be able to write the guide and get some of it filmed in one day, which means you guys will start getting videos that week, which would be pretty cool. And I know that Brothers is not like a AAA game and that sort of thing, but you guys know that there's just nothing really coming out, like I said, this month. But it will give me a chance to kind of test my new template for the Road to Completion guide, you know, get all the kinks worked out, and then when we get into next month, I'll be able to cover a AAA title for you guys, Road to Completion style, which would be pretty epic. The only thing that I'm going to be switching that I said that I was going to be doing was the Dustforce game. I'm still going to be playing Dustforce, but I'm not going to be doing a personal play with it because after doing some research on it, I'm finding out that it's not really a story-driven type game. It's more of a you know, time trial kind of game. I don't know if that's the right wording there, but you know, you play the game and you try to get like a certain ranking at the end, like a S, I think it's SS ranking, and there's like leaderboards and stuff like that. It's more of a time trial kind of game where, you know, you try to beat your time, you try to beat your score. So what I think I might do is take that out of the rotation for the personal play and just do some time trials by myself. Then I may post it up on the Daily Dose, you know, as like a quick clip, you know, a 2 or 3 minute clip, just me beasting on the level or something like that. But I do still want to play a personal play this month, but I don't know what to play. I've put out a couple of Facebook posts and left some comments for you guys to kind of read through, and so far it seems like everybody is leaning toward Sleeping Dogs or Dishonored. That's the two that just keep popping up. So in the comments below today, or you can private message me, Facebook me, whatever, just let me know. Either Dishonored, Sleeping Dogs. If you got another game, that's cool. Try not to keep posting the same one though in the comments. Like, so, you know, if one of you guys posts Dishonored, then just keep thumbing that up, you know, with the thumbs up, thumbs down thing in the comments. Just keep thumbing it up. It's just going to be easier for me to get a tally on it, you know, that way. And then if you have a brand new game that you don't already see in the comments, then leave that, and then other people can thumbs you up or thumbs you down. I really want to know what you guys want to see as a personal play by Sunday night, because I really want to, on Monday morning, I want to wake up and play whatever game you guys want me to play. Go ahead and get it filmed. That way I can get those videos edited and you know, put up on the channel, scheduled to upload. That way when I start covering these other games like Scott Pilgrim and doing my Road to Completion, I don't have to worry about those videos. Those can just be done. And just to wrap things up here, thanks to everybody who submitted a fan question this past week. I am documenting those, and they're all set up in a queue. I have a Word document here. I just copy and paste your question when you ask it in a comment, and at some point down the line, it will get answered on the channel. And then if I ever get backed up at all, like with a bunch of fan questions, I'll just devote like a whole show to just going through and doing like a ton of fan questions. So just keep those coming, and you know, just keep letting me know what you guys think about the channel. Feedback is always crucial. Thanks for the support. It's going to be a great 2014. I know it's starting off a bit slow, like I said, but we're about to get into the thick of it. It's about to get crazy. You guys are about to start getting, 4 to 6 videos a day. They should all be different kinds of content. That's the dream. That's why I'm crossing my fingers for. In other words, you're not going to see 6 trophy videos in a day. You may see 6 trophy videos in a day, but you're also going to see a daily dose, a road to completion vid, a personal play vid, stuff like that. It's going to be mixed up a lot. Next week, we're going to have also some live comms dropping from these Battlefield 3 sessions that we just got through playing tonight. So you guys will get to see some of those. So next week is probably going to be a mixture between news stories, topics, and live comms from Battlefield 3. And these are epic matches. I'm talking about clutch moments for days with these matches, but I'm not going to spoil that for you guys. I'll just let you guys watch and enjoy. But so far I'm liking the way that this year is starting off. I appreciate the support, and now that's it for me today. I will see you guys in tomorrow's show. You guys be good. All right, and that was your weekend wrap up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out yesterday's video if you missed it, and today's YouTube spotlight shines on Conan O'Brien. A really big fan of his work. Really funny clip here if you want to check it out. Also, don't forget to check out our sub of the day. Links are on screen and in the description below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And remember, if you even miss one dose, you guys remember Independence Day? You know what I'm talking about with Will Smith, Independence Day? Remember that part where the big alien ship comes into New York, right? The big, tall skyscraper, they're up there partying and stuff. You guys remember that? And then the thing opens up, right? You guys remember that? And then the beam comes down and just blows up the building. You guys remember that? Yeah. That's what you're looking at if you miss a dose, sucker.